ISO refers to how sensitive the camera sensor is to light. As we increase the ISO, the sensor becomes more sensitive to light, which increases our exposure. This can make it possible to shoot in conditions with very low light, but this increased exposure comes at a price. As we raise the ISO, we also increase the noise in the image. This is often difficult to see in monitors on set and can be difficult to remove in post-production, depending on the software that you're using. Some cameras, like my Canon DSLR, create particularly ugly noise that doesn't look cinematic at all. From my experience, increasing the ISO too much also reduces the color fidelity and shifts the colors in an ugly way that's kind of tough to fix in post. It's important to note that different cameras handle the same ISO values differently, so there aren't really absolutes here. So for example, if somebody said they shot something at 1600 ISO, that doesn't really mean very much. On some cameras, that value might create footage that's noisy to the point of being unusable, while on other cameras, that might create absolutely beautiful footage that's completely pristine. Many cameras have a sweet spot when it comes to ISO, an ISO value that the camera just works best at, just loves, and that's called the native ISO. With the native ISO, you can usually set high ISO values and still get a cleaner image than you can with lower ISO values. Now, you might need to do a little research here. You might need to do a Google search or something, consult your camera documentation or whatever in order to find out your camera's native ISO. Now on the Assurance, we shot RAW on the Red Scarlet. And with that particular format, ISO is actually just metadata that can be adjusted in post-production. So we didn't touch the ISO value during filming. But when I work with other cameras, I generally try to reduce the ISO value as much as I possibly can.